Alright, so first off, you notice immediately that the head is tracking the image wherever I look, and I can't really see the edges. So what you're gonna do to solve that is hit the middle mouse button, and on the touch controllers for the Oculus Rift, it is going to be the right grip. So hit the right grip, and that hits the middle mouse button. That turns on the edge peak feature. Now, while we're waiting for that to load, you could also hit the middle mouse button to reset where it comes out of your face anytime. So now that we're here, what you're going to want to do, go to your audio, turn off your music. Okay, so hitting delete on the keyboard will bring up the Oculus menu. And what you're going to want to do is make sure it's in full VR mode. And that's about it. Hit OK and save. And then if anything seems kind of wrong or off, depending on your headset, go ahead and adjust it with those menu settings that you could click on inside there. Delete is the default key for the VorpX menus and such. Okay, everything seems to still be working. So, make sure we have default controls, key bindings. So this is what everybody's going to be starting with. Oh, is it plugged in? Oh, I guess my wheel is plugged in. Okay. Okay, go ahead and bind up the X-52 Pro. Boom. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just go load into the universe here. Stanton system. Usually go over to the EU. For some reason I get better, quicker connections. A little bit less people over there this time of day or night, whatever. Okay, so what you're going to notice is that as far as the FPS controls for the touch, it's basically on the touch controllers, it's a split Xbox. So imagine half an Xbox in each hand, and it's pretty easy to roll with. After that, if you're wondering what thing I'm holding, this is the ProTube VR. And you could go to their website, and I'll link it below, and they're basically $50 to $80 depending on what type of materials you get for them, but they work for the Oculus Rift as well as the HTC Vive. And they have a new one that they just kickstarted that has a big old motor pack on it that bumps your shoulder to simulate recoil. So check them out whenever you can. So we're going to hop out of bed with our WASD on the left controller that has FR tab. And then on the right controller, as you can see, we got space, Z, and then the camera will look. So moving forward, backwards, left and right with our strafe. And then with the camera, we can look around like that. As well as the edge peak middle mouse button, and then the click button. So what we want to do, as you notice, is that we're moving really, really slow. F, click. We're not really running yet. So hit the middle mouse button and now boom, we're in full VR. As we can see, it's working. What you want to do to move your character faster is scroll up. Well, we don't have a scroll, you say. Well, we actually do. If you go to your left hand and hit the grip button, as you can see here, the swap shift, boom, that gives you 1, 2, 3, 4 for weapons, RQ and escape, as well as space E and then the scroll up. And so that'll allow us to, button's getting a little worn down. And then you could also click into run. And then, yeah, it basically works out of the box like this with the default controls. And I could look around, and whenever I look around, that's actually going to move my entire character and shoulders. Because of the way that the head is attached to the neck and the neck is attached to the body and blah, 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 it actually moves my character wherever I look. So moving forward wherever you look is going to take you that direction. So if I hold down the Z button though, which was added this current patch, which is on the right controller, that will allow the free look on the shoulders. Whenever I have a weapon up, I can actually look off of the scope now. But that only moves me forward wherever I was looking. So I'm holding the forward look right now and just running that direction still. Okay, so things to note on that, it is not an actual weapon aims this way and I look that way. You have to hold it while it works while it does that. They have not separated the weapon aim and the head look yet. I've asked them about that, and they said that some of the devs have said that they tried it in their internal testing, but the way that previously stated the character models and animations are, it kind of messes everything up whenever the arms are able to not look where the heads are yet. So they're working on smoothing that over, much like they are on that recent punching video, all the little tiny things that they have to smooth out over many, many tests. So that is basically the FPS part of the video on the touch controllers. If you have any questions, let me know. Now it's time to go to the flying. Oh yeah, we got all the fun ships because we're in the PTU. So hold down the shift and then we can scroll. Let's see here. Ooh, an arrow would be nice. So many fun ships. Let's go to 600i. Be a nice view from the bridge. See? All right, let's go to the top one. Ah, this is the bridge. Ah, there it is. Boom. And then I have my own animation to get in. All right, so
hello there. Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello there. 600i.
Oh wow, so they got Hoyt.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? Hello there.
Hold plus on the numpad. Can't see plus.
Better go then. I'll let you film your tutorial.
No problem.
Bye.
Hey, you have a good day. Hang on, no, wait. Ah, thank you very much for the tip. You have a good day. Hard to find my plus on my keyboard.
No worries. Have a great flight.
That's incredible. Like, you sounded like an NPC, how crisp and clear you came in. You got a good mic.
Cool. Enjoy yourself. Goodbye.
You too, thank you. You too, thank you. All right, well, that was interesting. So the VoIP is working and it's really crystal clear. Okay, so let's go ahead. All right. Engines. There we go. Engines are now on. Alright, so. Well, this has been fun. Alright, so you'll notice immediately that your mouse is tracking wherever you look. So that also controls and steers the ship. Not very optimal. If you hit Z and toggle your free look, oh awesome, I could look around the ship. That's great. Then you hit your joystick, oh no, it's activated to look. So we got all these double binds and stuff that aren't really ideal for VR, and we're going to go through each one of them and get rid of them right now. For HOTAS users, joystick users, whichever, it's all going to be mostly the same. Going to do individual decisions on your own setup, but the basic overview is this. We need to go to Flight for joystick HOTAS, View, X-axis, get rid of that, Y-axis, get rid of that. All these looks, we don't need them because we have our head to do all of that. So that freed up 4 buttons that you can now do for extra stuff. I put my shields on them. And then look left, right is now bound off of that. So let's check. And that now fixes our ability to fly. So we have our left, right, up and down now. Great. And then our throttle is working, as well as our limiter. Good, good. Middle mouse button to get back into full VR mode. Oh, I know what's happened here. Okay, so the dynamic zoom has hit us, which is something that we need to actually turn off, one of the other quality of life things. So we'll do that. Keyboard, mouse, go to HOTAS, advanced customization, view, and then the dynamic zoom in and out on X-axis rotation. No, we don't need that. Okay, so that's done. And then every time you get in and out of the chair, you're going to have to re-hit the Z key, and then that enables the free look. So, when you're on fighter ships though, it's really, really bad whenever you have the free look untoggled and the ship is moving wherever you look. So let's go ahead and turn off that right now. Key bindings, and this is just a thing I recommend for joystick users in general. Keyboard, mouse, advanced customization, flight, movement. Get rid of it off the mouse. No more mouse, move the ship. And then I believe that's all we need here. Oh yeah, so now some other quality of life things since we're here. Okay, quantum travel, toggle, yes, B. Quantum drive, instead of B, we want that to be on J for jump. Get rid of your double binds as well, and I'm going to show you how to do that for the missiles. J, boom, and then joystick HOTAS. I saw that they were doing, what's it called? Was QuakeCon? I was thinking of you when I saw that it was this weekend. Okay, so flight view, movement. What we're looking for is weapons, and then acquire missile lock, button 2, and then launch missile. So we want to get rid of launch lock missile and apply lock missile to a different button. I have for cycle countermeasure. Now that that's done, we can go back and everything should be ready to rumble on our flight. except for all the actual little tiny default things that I actually got to swap here. So for X-52 Pro users, I actually recommend doing a few tiny quality of life changes. The currently the boost is on top, the decouple is on the bottom, and then the middle swaps it between forward or reverse thrust whenever you flip that axis. So I recommend going to joystick HOTAS, advanced customization. Then we have movement. So space brake we want as the middle button. That's strafe. So that strafe forward. Button 7 we want to get rid of. Then the afterburner we want to put onto button 21. And then we want to put the decouple. Where is that? Space brake button 7. Where's decouple? It's only about 1,000 controls. Decoupled mode. Boom. And then we find them. Space brake is button 7. Now it said it was brake, but I don't actually see a brake. So I think we're good now. And those are all the tiny little quality of life changes for the X-52 users. That way it can boost and it feels like I'm on the boost button. Decouples on top. And then the brake button is in the middle, and that'll slow me down. I'm not sure. I'll look after once it comes out and check out reviews. Oh, that sucks, man. Well, let's make the best of it. So that's basically a quick overview of all the quality of life changes to the HOTAS. There's 2 more little buttons that I like to add. Since I have my joystick, or since I have my wheel attached, we'll go ahead and set up the ground vehicle stuff right now. So go to advanced customization, like always, HOTAS, and then ground vehicle movement. Drive forward, we're going to put on the right shift because it can't detect actual pedals yet. And then left shift is going to be the drive backwards. Forward, backwards on the y-axis, get rid of that. Turn left. Turn right on the y-axis, get rid of that. And then turn left, right on input 2, and that is on the wheel now. And I think that should be good. So now our ground vehicles are set up, and then 2 more things. 2 more little buttons that are going to increase your quality of life for VR. Go to keyboard, mouse, or should it be joystick? Yeah, actually, joystick, sorry. And then we're going to put flight view, and then that free look we're going to put on the top button on our wheel. That way we don't have to hit the Z key and we could just hit a button that's really easily accessible. The other one that we're going to want that we're hitting a lot is going to be the flight targeting, and that is going to be, what is that? It is R for no, that's weapons. That's right. It'd be in cycle gimbal mode. Okay. It's not in targeting. It's in weapons. Flight weapon cycle gimbal mode on the second button on our wheel. All right. And so with that, middle mouse button, and now we're ready to rumble. The glass just straight up won't open. Alright, well. Hey, no problem. I'll check you later. I think we're pretty much going to have to cut it and kill ourselves and get back to a different ship anyways, so. You guys have a good one. I think we're just going to call it, but that's basically how you set up all the controls, do all the FPS stuff, and then work around the touch controllers in the new current 3.6 patch. So I guess you guys have a good one, and stay safe, fly right. I will be right back, folks, after I do a couple of little things and eat some lunch.
Hello there.